Greetings, church. Today is Monday, the 5th of April 2021, and I am right now on, where am I? I'm on MLK on my way to do my weekend cleaning. I was supposed to do it this weekend, but because of Easter, I wasn't able to do it. So I'm right now at the bus stop and just waiting to see, waiting for the bus to come. Anyway, just wanting to bring you up to date with what is going on. This morning I had to preach a message because I was hit last night. And this morning I was insulted by the, not directly but indirectly through the community, by the people where I had pitched my tent. I had pitched it on First and Taylor. There's a chiropractor place. Apparently they went through the community to tell me don't park my tent there. But I think the issue was not necessarily me, but it was their own white Americans who were not pitching their tent, but sleeping in the doorway so that in the mornings they couldn't get in and out of the building. 5 a.m. in the morning. When they're coming in, there are Americans sleeping in the doorway. I, on the other hand, was 6 feet away from the building. So I didn't have anything to do with it, but I guess they went through me to bring out the issue. I'm not sure if they ever dealt with their own, but in any case, she's in the air. I guess it was an elderly woman who owns the building, and she came out, I came out, back and forth. And it ended up on Lawndale's Park, where I had to address the issue of me going to the government several times, the old Multnomah County building, the Bill Clinton building, the Justice Center building, and also the City of Portland building, where I've gone to try to get assistance with these women coming in and out of the tent, having sex with my body. These women coming in and out of the apartment when I had one at Gretchen Kafori Commons, and as a result of that, pretty much everything that has happened. Last night, as I pitched the tent, 4 women came out, and they were on scooters, and they were making noise, they were loud. And I told them, you know, the same way Martin Luther King didn't choose you women for that, I don't want it from you either. And I asked them whether or not that was the reason why you people had him killed as a community, because when a man doesn't want that from you, as a community, it seems like it always leads to their death. They maced me in Seattle, Washington as a result of that. And I was asking them if that's where it was going. And I told them that they were going to die if they continued, because the police department was, 1 or 2 blocks away. And it's not me with the gun. I opened my jacket. I showed them I have nothing here. I have nothing to hide. It's not me that's going to give it to you. If you piss off this police department, they're going to give it to you. They left, came back, and left. And then later on in the evening, they came back again. Woke up this morning. I was stiff as a hog, and because they used it. The day before they used it. On Friday, the 2nd of April, when I gave you guys that message in 3 different videos, it was as a result of them coming in. I filed a police report with the police department, and I gave them a whole list of grievances of what they've been doing to my body in my personal property. In Portland. I gave them this list here, and I also got a police CAD number. It took over an hour for them to show up. Here is the police card. 2 officers, female officer Powell and male officer Arnold, case number 21-89737. So yesterday morning, when I went to file Easter morning, instead of being in a church and fellowshipping with you saints, I had to go to the police department and file a police report because of the offenses These people will not stop offending me out here from the Haitian community. These Haitians and these African-American women, it's not necessarily the men. The men are not interested in friendship, camaraderie, or any of that, but it's these women that will not stop hitting. And so, you know, they come in and they're removing my nail from my foot, which I gave to them on the 2nd. You know, they're removing my nail from my foot. They're trespassing in and out of the storage. They're going into the storage box again. They're removing the screws from the computer. You know, things like that that's just really annoying, you know. I'm reading the list here. This is the list that I gave to them of grievances. Here's a bus, sorry, not in service. I'm not sure what bus this is. I hope it wasn't the 75 that I was waiting for. I'm not sure. Lombard is down there. So anyway, trespassing, removing the nail, removing screws from computers. Let's see, other grievances, shots of erection, shots to keep me sleeping, pain shots in my back, rape, sex to my genitals repeatedly without my consent, the usual, piercing the knees and the feet, cuts to my property. You know, they're cutting the tent bag, repeated offenses, shingles, they're cutting the pig, you know, things that I've already reported. It's so ridiculous that it almost makes you want to laugh, you know, because of how foolish some of these hits are, but it's annoying, you know what I mean? And it's like, this is not right. And one of the things that I addressed this morning was that, you know, when I began to make the report on Saturday was, I think I had addressed it on 2 Timothy 3:12, all those who desire to live godly in Christ Jesus shall be persecuted, you know. And you have 1 Timothy 3, the qualification of an elder. And when we go in that direction to live out the qualifications and to seek godliness, these people literally are telling us, no, we cannot go that way. We cannot live that way. And that is not right, because that is our constitutional right to be able to live a godly life and be an example to, you know, to those who believe and also to those who do not believe. So anyway, I'm going to keep this short. You know what's going on. But I had to bring you up to date. As far as ministry is concerned, it's just a preaching. I can't do anything else unless the people repent of their sins and call on the name of the Lord to be saved. You know, Romans 10, John 14, unless these people are willing. And you know, and I'll be honest with you, they're not willing. The people are not willing to come to grips with the reality that there is a living God who is angry. You know, I was making mention this morning of Jonathan Edwards' Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God message. Here's the bus. And as a result of it, you know, I think that's what we're dealing with, is a bunch of sinners who are in the hands of an angry God. Anyway, keep me in your prayer, church. God bless.